Been a minute since I scared Keenan for real, so let's see if we can do it. Merry Christmas!
Hey, what's up? I'm Mikey. That's Brandon. You behind the camera, and it's Musicians Forced Podcast. And we begin to rock steady. I was doing it again. Yeah, Brandon's like, that shit's gonna be in my head all day. Have you like
Steady?
It is like shit gets like, what was the one I had? Oh, dude, like a month or two ago.
Well, establish what you're talking about.
Getting like earworm songs. That's what I'm talking about. Is like you'll hear something once and it's just lodged.
Yeah.
And a couple months ago, I had look into my eyes, do you see? It's no surprise. Would I lie to you, baby?
Would I lie to you?
Oh yeah, yeah, dude. That shit was
I
lodged
can
in
see
my
that
head
one
for
getting
2
stuck
weeks.
in there. Yeah, that's an
But,
earworm.
yeah. So, anyways, we have a premise. We just played that Christmas show at Golden Fox, and it was super fun.
Oh yeah, it was a
Oh
blast.
God, I wanna grow it next year. I
Fuck
want
yeah.
it to involve like a toy drive or something like that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
If we do it earlier in the month,
Yeah.
race like free to get in, but bring a toy or something
Have
like
a little
that.
community
Yeah, dude.
element to it.
Yeah, for sure.
That was fun.
But yeah, the Bob, Ashley, and Caleb, they all loved their stockings, so that was dope.
Yeah, talk about what we had.
So
for
we
them.
had instead of tip jars, we had a couple guest musicians for the show, and we'd get up and play 3 or 4 songs, and then they'd come up and play 2 or 3 songs, 3 or 4 songs, with throwing in a Christmas song here and there because 'tis the season and all that jazz. But instead of tip jars, you know, they just agreed to come do it because it sounded fun, but you want to throw them something. So instead of tip jars, we made stockings, and I had the glow or the glitter paint and painted their names on them and shit. So I was taking around the stockings while each person was playing, and people did not disappoint, man. They were throwing cash in those things, and that was awesome. But we also, like when I set them up, we went and got a bunch of like dollar stocking stuffer stuff from
Target.
Target.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
because whenever you walk in, they got the little cheap section. So we got them playing cards and a kaleidoscope and a SpongeBob ornament, and then we threw a couple scratch-off tickets in each one of the stockings. Because you got to keep it a little hood, you know.
He says we did it. Mikey did it all. I just followed him around while he did it. But
Right.
like, yeah, I'm going to take the credit though.
Mikey
Yeah,
was definitely in the holiday spirit when he was.
I love doing that shit.
Yeah.
It
Well,
was dope.
Well, you and Mikey was also the one to go around while they were playing and shake that bag and get
Hell
people
yeah.
to throw some cash in the thing. Like, people appreciate that.
Hell
you
yeah.
know, like.
Dude, James did that for us many times at Jazz
Oh.
Up Front. He would come up and take the tip bucket. He's like, nah, they're putting something in here.
Yeah. And it's crazy how that, you know, like, first of all, doing it on behalf of someone else feels a lot less, I don't know, stingy or beggy, you know, or,
Yeah.
or whatever, you know, like if I'm walking around, it feels like I'm like, you know,
Yeah.
in Victorian times, like, please, sir,
Right.
may I have some
Yeah.
loose change?
Yeah.
But if you're walking around for another band, it's just like, hey, come on, show them some love. It feels a little less selfish or whatever.
It does. It's
And,
nice
yeah,
to
people
do.
appreciate
And
that.
it helps too because like at that show, plenty of people donated, but they might not have realized what the stockings were for being
Yeah.
up there. Or if you're using a tip bucket, maybe they're not seeing it down on the ground or on the stool. They think it's where you're throwing your beer caps or something.
And honestly, as somebody like, I don't have any shame, you know. I'll
We know.
walk up, yeah. I'll walk right up in the middle of a performance when there's no one up there, just to throw, you know, a
Yeah.
buck in a tip jar, especially, you know, like a street performer or something. But some people, even if they're like, I want to give this person $10, they're like, but I don't want all those people looking at me as I walk
Right.
to and fro. I don't want to be, you know, especially if it's some like, you know, juggler on the street, they're going to be like, hey, I'll involve you in the show.
Yeah.
And like, so there's some people, like, you'd be surprised at how many people are willing to tip, but they just like,
The walk
they're not
around's a
making
good move.
they're not making the effort to get up for it. They're like, if you come to me, here's a buck.
I imagine even if you had somebody working your merch table, If they just walked out real quick with a tip bucket and do a round,
Yeah.
you get $20-$30. You'd probably get your gas money to get to the next gig.
Man, you remember in Buffalo that guy paid for our Airbnb?
Oh man,
Yeah.
He's like, "How much was your Airbnb where you're staying?" And paid for the whole thing.
I was like,
as
man,
a tip.
I was like, man, it was a good deal. We got the whole house for like $150. He's like, here's $150. You're staying on me. I was like, holy shit,
That's
dude.
awesome,
That
dude.
was awesome.
that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
That was the same night that dude was drawing us as we were playing.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
I can't remember his name.
I wish I would.
Carlo. I want to say it was like a Spanish or Latin sounding name, like Carlos or something like
I just
that.
framed mine and put it up.
I need to get a
I
frame.
know
for
Grams
mine.
is sitting right next to his stairs in the basement there. I don't know if I got a photo, or I don't know if I got a drawing. We were all running around, and that was
He did one of everybody.
Man.
So you must.
Man,
not
I might have yours.
Man, if you have mine, I'd love to see it.
If I do, it's in the bottom of because I always take the flyers and shit and put them in the bottom of a guitar case to keep them flat.
Nice.
And I might have one of you that he did.
If he got it, that'd be cool. Because that was a chaotic day. So
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Yep.
I need to get a frame for mine still. I think it's just a regular like 8x10 or something in it.
Yeah, I put mine in the frame and then put the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame postcard in with it since it was the same trip.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't. We were traveling so light with that, and we were playing such weird shows in small venues that I wasn't recording every show. So that's like one of the few that I don't like have footage of that guy standing up front and doing the drawing.
Well, that was like our first big run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah,
It's the
it was-
longest one
out
at
to
that
New
point,
York.
yeah.
It was focus on logistics, focus on the music.
Yeah. I didn't pack any
Unfortunately,
unnecessary
content
goodies.
we got a lot of
I
footage
think
from
when-
that trip though.
We did. I wasn't filming every performance.
Yeah.
Well, that when we got there, we had to set up and go right away because it took 8 fucking hours to get there or
Yeah.
whatever.
And on the other side of that overpass was a blizzard, so you didn't know what the crowd was going to be like.
Exactly.
For a while, we had a handful of people. Then it picked up to where
Mhm.
the Mr. Moneybag guy came in. And he's like, "I
The
got
point
your
is-
house."
They tip well. There we go. Same trip.
That'd
But
be
they
Fort Wayne.
definitely
That would be
tip well
Fort
in
Wayne,
Buffalo,
yeah.
New York. Yeah.
That would be Pierre's.
Yeah. Piers.
We too are the only ones that stay in our lane. Guy was taking him to church on stage.
Have we talked about that guy?
Oh, I'm sure we had to have talked about him on here.
I don't know.
I would
think
that was
so.
that was an awkward experience. That whole show was an awkward experience.
So this was at Pierre's in Fort Wayne.
Yeah.
The
In
last-
the big room.
Yeah.
Where that holds like,
Yeah.
he
fucking-
was at like
what was it,
1,400 people or something crazy
Like,
like
like
that.
Buck Cherry just play there
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Like it's
We were supposed to play with Sun Little.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as they were like, you could open for Sun Little, I was like, I'm down. I
Yeah.
love Sun Little. He's a badass blues man, great voice, great
Mhm.
dude, great song.
He's in Europe right now touring.
yeah.
We were supposed to play with him.
we were
Yeah.
supposed to play with him.
Yeah. That did not work out because of the marketing queen. Is that what she called herself?
The
The
networking
networking,
queen.
Networking queen.
Yeah. So we had someone reach out, set this show up with us. They were like, it's gonna be you guys, a fashion show, a rapper, and Sun Little. It's gonna be the shit. And we're like, that sounds. I mean, that was the same run that we were playing at a laundry joint. So
Yeah.
we were just like, fuck
Like,
yeah,
we'll play
opening
anything.
for a fashion show. We're
We've
coming
grand
after.
opening the
Yeah.
grocery store. We'll play anywhere.
Yep.
You
So,
know,
yeah.
out of town.
We were like, yeah, okay, we're in. And then all of a sudden, Sun Little was like, I'm fucking out. And we're like, oh no.
Right.
So we
Yeah,
sent him a message. We're like, hey, that
He didn't say like. I mean, he had something come up.
yeah.
Is what the official.
But it
word
was very clear when we got there that him
His
or
team
his
knew
team,
something.
yeah, they could sense what we were smelling when we got there, which was
I'm sure that
Oh, no.
there had to have been a deal where a certain number of tickets needed to be sold or whatever before they're allowed to back out if
Yeah.
not.
well, and
You know.
I'm sure
That's most likely what it was.
I'm
Yeah.
sure his team was probably a little bit more like up on the paperwork and stuff where, we're not paying attention to as many little logistics because something as simple as a green room, we ain't expecting that everywhere we go. Where,
Yeah.
like
Right.
his team's going to be asking for stuff that they're going
Yeah,
to
he's
notice.
got a bit of a rider.
They're going to notice that early on, like, wait a minute, you don't have what? And
Well,
you
we
don't-
got there and the manager of the place, you could tell she was visibly irritated with the whole thing that was happening. Like they didn't even want to be open that night because Sun Little backed out. And Sun Little should have backed out. Good for them.
Yes, yeah.
But like, she didn't want it. At that point, she's like, man, fuck this whole night.
Yeah.
And so when we got there, they went ahead and they were like, well, the fashion show people are here. Like, we got to go through with something. And
congrats, you're headlining.
we asked about backstage, and she goes, no, there's no green room tonight.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
good fucking luck, buddy.
Okay.
All right.
You're not going back there. Yeah.
But yeah, so it was supposed to be the rapper, then the fashion show, and then us. We're headlining the big room, holy shit. And so we had all our shit set up in the front of the stage, and then we're wondering well, where's the catwalk gonna be? And Networking Queen was nowhere to be found.
Right.
She didn't even show up.
No one knew what was going on.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, man, are these models going to be pissed off because they were just catwalking basically right where you stand, So
Yeah.
I'm just like, man, I hope they're not resentful of the band, thinking that we're coming in refusing to move our gear. I'm
I
like, this
did
is where
move
they
my
told
gear.
me to
Yeah.
but I mean, I can't,
Yeah,
with
right.
that big setup. So, but luckily we all found a common enemy that night. Not enemy, but we found something.
Common focus.
We found something else to focus on that night because us.
That was Mr. Bam Bam Bam.
Us, the models, and the one running that fashion show, which she was awesome.
She was great.
Yeah,
and
she
then
was cool.
and then the staff at Pierre's.
Mhm.
Is it Roger?
He's a sound guy.
Roger,
Yeah.
the sound guy, was fucking hilarious the whole night.
He's
and
awesome,
and,
yeah.
and
He's a good
helping
dude.
us out. And the manager, they were both. So this rapper goes up. He starts doing his set, and
He was shit faced when he walked up.
When he
there.
walked up
Yeah.
on stage, he was already
And he went up
hammered.
with a clinky drink too.
Yeah. And immediately makes his way over to my keyboard, and I'm like, no. And so luckily it was off, but he's like tapping on the buttons, and I'm looking back at Roger like, do not turn that on for
He's like,
him.
Mr. Sound Man.
Yeah, he's like, hey, and he's like tapping, and I'm like, oh shit. And
And he
Brandon's
was saying, turn this on. Yeah.
yeah, turn it on. And I'm like, please don't turn it on. Please don't turn it on. I just could picture all that drink all over my shit. But then he kept doing a little mating call and response with the DJ up in the balcony. He'd go, bam, 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 and then the
Yeah.
DJ would go, and and that was the funniest thing ever to that
It
guy.
was.
He was supposed to be rapping, but he really just preached at the crowd. I should say the crowd. He preached at the people who were
About
there.
5 people, yeah.
He was lecturing. It was like being at church. He was he basically lectured everybody in the room for at least 5 or 10 minutes, and he did it a few different times.
He's the only one in his lane.
well,
yeah.
because it started off, he was doing a little bit of music.
Where
but then-
are all my people at?
Yeah, he cut the music and started yelling at the crowd.
He went full Kanye.
Why aren't you on your fucking feet?
Yeah.
I'm a master of my craft. Nobody's in my lane. I'm the only one doing what I'm doing. Why are you sitting down? And we're under the stage
He went full
chilling,
yay.
and it's going on forever.
Yeah.
And the sound guy said, he was like, you guys are supposed to go on by, what was it, 9 o'clock we were supposed to go on that night?
Yeah, I think it was.
He was like, you guys are supposed to go on by 9. You'll be lucky if you go on by 10. If the Networking Queen is running this shit. And we're like, no shit.
Oh,
And
I thought he said 11.
I don't remember
whatever
what
it was,
the times
he
were, but it
told
was
us,
a
he
late.
said,
Said you'd
yeah.
be lucky to be on by 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
And
I think we were on 11:15.
yeah. But the manager came up to us, and she was just like, she goes, because that guy, she was about to go pull him off the stage. Because he was just overstaying his welcome.
Yeah.
Wasn't doing shit. He dropped out and started doing stand-up.
Y'all motherfuckers ain't shit. Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Y'all some bitches. Bam, bam.
Oh, he also, he did a stand-up thing. He was like, man, my friend and I were going to go to the gym, and he came down, and he was wearing really cheap gym clothes. And I was like, bitch.
Yeah.
And it's just dead silence. And it was like, that's it.
I don't know
You're
if it was
just-
dead
you're-
silence
you're-
because I would have cracked up. If I heard
Oh
that.
yeah, the downstairs
Oh,
under
yeah.
the stage, we were
laughing
giggling.
our ass. I was like, "This is the
'cause-
craziest
'cause
shit
it
I've
was
ever
the-
seen in my life."
It was the last night of the run, and we knew going in that it was going to be a shit show. So I was just down there with just the most gleeful heart. I was just like,
It is. It's like
Oh, dude.
we already won.
Yeah.
We already won the trip.
I had a great time at that show, even though it was
I did
ridiculous.
too.
And we played pretty well that night. Like,
oh shit, yeah,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
played great. So we cut. Manager came up to us before she went and pulled them off the stage, and she was like, "Look, if you guys hadn't driven so far to get here, I would just pull the plug on the entire fucking night.
mm-hmm.
But I want to make sure that you guys at least get your stage time, can say that you played this stage. You know,
Yeah.
the people that are here are gonna get to hear you. So just hang tight. We're gonna make sure you get your gig in. And she came, and I don't even think she went up there. She just sicked the lady who
The model lady.
Yeah, and I think we did talk about this on a previous episode. How she came up and she was like, "You're done.
Yep.
You're done," and just basically
Yeah,
chased
she
him off
shooed
the
his ass.
boo. Just
Yeah.
fucking
But
bullied him off
go.
the stage. But yeah, they
Go outside and find your lane.
But they did the fashion show, and then she was just like, "Hey, come on up. We're gonna introduce you."
And the models stayed up there too.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
dancing because we opened with Six Style,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
And
so
the handful of people that were still in that room dug it. We took pictures with them and shit after the show.
people
They were
coming
asking for
and-
pictures and autographs and shit.
Yeah.
I
It was
like, all right.
awesome.
yeah,
That was a
something
lot of fun.
That started off as a real train wreck, ended up being pretty
Shit,
fun.
Roger got up right after we were done. He's like, why don't we get bands like this in here all the time?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. He was
He's
like, "What the
probably
hell is
tired
this?"
of Mr. Bill Bill Bill.
Yeah, that was.
He's playing in a cool band now too.
Yeah, what's it called?
I can't remember the name right off the top of my head, but we'll put it
Oh
on
my
the
god, Cosmosis.
yeah Cosmogenesis.
Cosmogenesis.
Yeah, so it's like
We should do a show with him at Pierre's.
yeah, for
We've-
real.
we've been
We
talking
talked to him
about
about
it.
it, but
Damn
he's
it,
a
I'd be pulling him up on the screen if I had that working
Yeah.
next
Right.
time.
Roger's a great drummer and really super cool guy. But so they have like it's like a rock band, but then the guy raps, so it's like a rap rock kind of a rage type thing. But they're great.
We haven't even addressed. You may have noticed some upgrades since our last episode. We got a new board back there. We got new
Yeah.
mics. Ooh, got cans. We can actually hear each other and
Yeah.
see if anyone is too loud. But yes, Christmas and birthdays galore.
Yeah.
They were very nice to us.
Yeah.
So thank you, everyone, for contributing to our little hobby.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to contribute to our little hobby, why don't you hit that subscribe
Smash it,
button while
smash
you're
it.
watching this?
Yeah. Yeah.
And like the video. It does a lot. Trust me.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I've been, you know,
Save that to the soundboard.
actually, I listen to a podcast where they clip stuff in real time
Yeah.
and then play it back to make
Nice.
fun of someone. I really need to figure that out.
Oh, yeah.
So someone says something stupid, I can just clip that and be ready to go. But I've watched so many YouTube channels that at the end, or they have that little clicky button that's like, subscribe, and then hit the little bell. Like, have you seen those animations come up? And I'm like, God, that's annoying.
It
you know,
is.
it really puts me off. And now
You get
that
it.
I see how little engagement you get, even when you're getting lots of views, I'm like, shit, I kind of understand. Like, I've subscribed to so many YouTube channels since
Yeah.
we
Once you
started
start
doing
making
Dude,
this.
videos,
yep.
you
What's that
subscribe to all kinds of
Yep.
shit.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Me too, man. I
I
I'll
understand
scroll
the struggle.
I'll scroll past something. I'm like, no. You need to go back and click the thing
Give
for
them the
him.
like.
Yep.
It's the least you can do.
I give them the like for sure, but as far as subscribing goes, I will normally, if I find a video I like, I'll pull up the channel, look for some other video that might interest me. I watch that. If I like that, if you got 2 videos, all right, you get to subscribe.
That's nice.
If you're a one-hit wonder, fuck out of here.
Yeah. Well, and I've been trying my best to get to like not just scroll past, but like remove from my feed. Because sometimes like I'll be
Yeah.
scrolling through and it'll be like a clip from Breaking Bad, and I'm like, oh, I love this scene. And then I look at the page that posted it, and it's just like ultimate action movie. You
Number
know,
one,
it's
no
just
way.
some script, and I'm like, no, do not encourage this behavior. I'm like,
Yeah.
get it out
This
of my
post
fucking shit.
originated in Bangladesh. I've been trying to do that too. And with ads, we're not getting away from the algorithm. We're just not.
No.
There's always going to be some kind of algorithm bullshit, AI bullshit in play. So at least I can do, if I see ads that don't, I block and remove and every pharmaceutical ad I see,
Nice.
because they should not be allowed. Us and New Zealand are the only 2 countries in the planet that allow pharmaceutical ads. I shouldn't have to ask my doctor about a medicine I saw on TV.
I know that's fucking
They should
ridiculous.
say the medicine to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
They should be the
they're
ones
the
making
expert.
the suggestion. Yeah.
God forbid anybody trust science anymore. But I block all those. And then if there's products that don't have nothing to do with, or shows I've never seen where they're like top 10 moments from Friends, block, fuck you. I don't care about
Yes.
that show. So I'm trying to sculpt my algorithms again. Maybe a couple years from now, my whole news feed, ads and all, will be dope. Just bespoke post and
That ain't gonna happen.
And BetterHelp. Hint, hint. Sponsor us.
Oh,
was
gross.
that?
Why'd you do that?
Oh yeah, dude.
Who knows what the
Sklarny
fuck
button?
he's put on that thing? He's gonna have the most ridiculous shit.
Yeah,
on there.
welcome to hell.
Yeah.
Welcome to Thunderdome.
Now
bitch.
that
the Thunderdome,
Hugh's got his new
bitch.
toys and it's gonna be terrible now.
Yeah. Well, we're about at an episode. If you wanna bring it home, and we can do another one.
Tight. So this has been Musicians Forced Podcast. I don't know what we just talked about, but we hope you liked it. In the meantime, hit that like button, subscribe,
Smash it too.
share, leave us a comment. Tell us how your Christmas was, or Kwanzaa, or Hanukkah, or whatever you celebrate. Tell us your holidays. In the meantime, I'm Mikey. That's Brandon. Hugh behind the camera. We're Musicians Forced Podcast, and we'll see you next time.
Leah.
Bye.